made a video in a while, so maybe I should see how long it's been. Holy mother of crap! Looks like I gotta get my ass into gear here. And it still took me a couple of days before I recorded this part. Oh god, I'm a lazy bastard. Hello everyone, I'm TFC328, and yeah, I got some explaining to do. I mean, anyone would if they haven't made a video in, like, what, 5 months straight? It's probably it's pretty hard to explain. Actually, no, it's not very hard to explain. It's just, it's pretty bad when I take that long without even a means to update you guys. So yeah, this is me updating you guys. Particularly, why are there no sprites on my back wall here anymore? I mean, you'd think I'd make more, so why'd I tear them all down? Not that I want to tear them all down, but I had to. Because I'm moving. No, really. I've been in this house for about 8 years now, and, well, due to some circumstances relevant to my family, yes, I still live with my mom, sue me, we're moving out of this place. However, there is no currently set date for when we're leaving. This has been in the talks for a while now, a long while now, but only recently have things really kicked into high gear. But even then, there's still no set date on when I'm going to be leaving. So for now, I'm still living here and am still able to make videos. I start with that because, well, you'd imagine that I'd also be lazy or just unmotivated, which I've mentioned many times before. Though I really shouldn't be so unmotivated as to not even update you guys. I still have some free time even in this situation, so I really have no excuse. You could say that the move gives me plenty of reason to not say anything, but if I have free time, I really should let you guys know what the hell's going on. And I refuse to have a Twitter or a Facebook or something. I just don't like to use those kind of sites. But another reason is I've gotten my fair share of new games. Aside from Pokemon Sun, which I got well before the Kingdom Hearts review, for instance, which was part of the reason why that review was delayed. I also got Kirby Planet Robobot, Kirby Triple Deluxe, which inspired me to get DVD's Drum Dash Deluxe, PlayStation All-Stars, Star Wars The Force Unleashed, the HD version specifically, Shovel Knight Spectre of Torment, which came out as a free update for the PS3 version, so I had to wait more than a month. But it was worth that wait, by the way. Sonic Adventure, and Persona 4. Oh, and Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Of all the games I got here, Sonic Adventure 1 is the weakest entry, mostly because Big the Cat was the dumbest idea to put in a Sonic the Hedgehog game, well, the fishing thing specifically, and Amy's is tolerable, but I like Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Gamma's gameplay, so yeah, even that's really good. And Persona 4 is the obvious highlight. I was definitely worried when I found out that the game would last about 70 to 80 hours, and the last time it took me that long just to beat a game was not the most pleasant experience. Persona 4 thankfully proved me very wrong. The only things I really didn't like about the game were those investigation segments and the choices to get the endings, particularly with how cryptic it is, which you pretty much need a guide in order to reach the best ending, or even the good ending. Seriously, that's pretty ridiculous. But yeah, Persona 4, wonderful JRPG, and I'm not going to go into any further detail because you really need to experience it for yourself. I've played Persona 4 Arena Ultimax, and I even have gotten Persona 3 Portable and played through that. And no, I do not have Persona 5 yet, but I was quite surprised to find that I didn't need to jump a whole console generation just to play it. So that'll be priority number 1 when I get more money. But there's actually another interesting fact. With a lot of the house refurbishing, I've actually gotten a fair share of upgrades. In particular, I actually got a new HD TV. Actually, it would be inaccurate to call it new. It's an old model that my mom used to have for her room, but it hasn't seen any use for years, so she let me have it. And with a spare HDMI cable, I can finally play my PlayStation 3 games in proper HD. Problem with that? Overscan. And this is a model that, for whatever reason, I can't properly resolve the overscan issue for the TV itself. I tried, I really tried, but no luck. Even modifying the PlayStation 3 settings doesn't change anything. I've done it over and over and over again, no luck. Fortunately, there are a fair amount of games in my collection that do allow me to accommodate for the overscan, either by changing the screen size or practically already having been accommodated for it. But there are still some unfortunate victims in this. In particular, the NetherRealm fighting games I own, as well as Sonic Unleashed. I feel really awkward playing these games this way. But fortunately, a game like Shovel Knight or Skullgirls or Kingdom Hearts HD Remixes allow me to change the screen size, and titles like Strength of the Sword 3 or Star Wars The Force Unleashed are practically designed in a way that the overscan really makes no difference, and that's actually really friggin' impressive. This also means I got rid of the old model TV. And good riddance, honestly. It's been forever, and yeah. Also, since there's no currently set date for when I'm going to move, I'm going to open up another Q&A, which you can argue is another 1,000 subscriber special, because I hit the 2,000 mark after the Kingdom Hearts review. Or did I hit it after that? I don't remember. I know I hit it, and I still have over 2,000 subscribers now. So I'm leaving it up to you to ask whatever questions that you want. Just try to not make them too personal. My sex life is none of your goddamn business. I'll leave it to about a couple weeks from now. So the next couple of Sundays. Or Mondays, depending on when it actually gets uploaded. And one last thing. I've actually received a couple of comments recently noting that my username is a bit awkward. Especially in a time frame where people have stopped using numbers in their usernames. Besides, Transformers fan code is a bit of a misnomer, since aside from some of those old toy videos that I'm kind of ashamed of, the only Transformers things I really covered was War for Cybertron as one of my personal favorite games, not to mention including 2 of the final bosses on my favorite final bosses countdown, and my review of Transformers Devastation. But honestly, I can't really think of anything better, especially since all of my videos have been labeled with Transformers TFC328, and I call myself that every time I open a video. Should I just drop the number, or should I have a different name altogether? And if you feel that's the case, then what are your suggestions? Because honestly, I can't think of anything myself. I definitely gotta make up for those 5 to 6 months that I left without anything. I have a move going on, but I also had a ton of free time, so there's no excuse for me to not update you guys. But I will get that Q&A done. I'm Transformers Fanco328, and I'm really sorry. That was really dumb of me.